Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you today with a message forged not from theory, but from truth. Truth I have extracted from the minds and hearts of men who shaped industries, transformed nations, and mastered themselves long before they mastered wealth. What I am about to share with you is not merely philosophy. It is a blueprint for the fullest expression of your power. It is the key to owning the most valuable real estate you will ever possess, your own mind. Let me begin with a truth so fundamental that all achievement, all greatness, all happiness hinges upon it. Until you own your own mind, you own nothing. You may inherit riches, titles, or land, but if your thoughts are scattered, if your attention is borrowed, and if your purpose is undefined, then all you possess can and will vanish. But when you master your mind, when you become its architect and not its tenant, you become unstoppable. The foundation, creative vision. The first cornerstone is creative vision. This is not daydreaming nor idle hope. Creative vision is the faculty by which the invisible becomes visible, the intangible becomes tangible, and the impossible becomes inevitable. It is what Thomas Edison employed when he refused to accept 10,000 failures as anything more than experiments. It is what Alexander Graham Bell summoned when he turned light into sound and sound into voice over a wire. And it is what Andrew Carnegie invoked when he saw not iron, but an empire. Now hear me well. Creative vision does not come through magic. It comes through concentration, obsessional desire, and faith. Faith that when you focus your thought, when you burn your purpose into your subconscious, that purpose will repay you in flashes of insight and waves of opportunity. Imagination, my friends, is the workshop of the soul. But it is creative vision that takes those blueprints and sends them into the factories of reality. There are two forms of imagination. The first is synthetic imagination, the rearrangement of old ideas into new combinations. It is useful, common, and powerful. But it is creative imagination, born from the subconscious mind, that reveals to you ideas never before known to man. You must be alert to hunches, whispers, sudden flashes. They are your soul speaking. They are the voice of infinite intelligence made audible by the stillness of an ordered mind. The engine. Organized thought, yet vision without structure, is delusion. The second principle, then, is organized thought. Thought, like dynamite, is only powerful when directed. And direction, my friends, comes from definiteness of purpose. You must decide, without hesitation or apology, what it is you seek from life. Is it wealth? Good. Is it influence? Excellent. Is it spiritual growth, knowledge, freedom? Wonderful. But do not drift. The drifter who wanders without chart or compass is at the mercy of the tides. Organized. Thought is the coordination of your mental faculties around a single purpose. It means disciplining the senses, the emotions, the will, and especially habit. For what is habit but thought crystallized into action? You must chart your mental forces as carefully as an engineer charts steel. What ideas dominate your day? What beliefs do you rehearse? What associations do you entertain? Let me be clear. Success is never an accident. It is the direct result of planned thinking, sustained effort, and refined desire. You must learn to think in systems, and your first system is yourself. This is why I urge you to create mental blueprints. Break your goals into plans. Break your plans into steps. And then act. Without action, thought remains impotent. A ship without wind or engine anchored forever at the port of potential. The focus. Controlled attention, but even organized thought is vulnerable if it is not sustained. This brings us to the third principle, controlled attention. Controlled attention is the habit of concentration. It is your ability to direct your thoughts, feelings, and energy toward your definite major purpose and keep them there despite distraction, failure, or fear. In this age of noise, the man who can focus is king. Your attention is your most precious currency. Spend it wisely. Do not give it to trifles, gossip, or the opinions of those who have not earned success. The man who spreads his attention across many fields becomes master of none. But the man who gives his full attention to one cause will find that all causes eventually serve him.
Controlled attention is not mere focus. It is emotionalized, energized focus. It is backed by faith, driven by will, and protected by discipline. Let me offer you a simple technique. Choose one major purpose, and every morning read it aloud. See it, feel it, believe it. Then take one step, no matter how small, toward it. Do this for
90 days without fail, and I promise you will awaken something eternal within you. Fu, the allies of the mind, but no man succeeds alone, not even in his thinking. You must surround yourself with others whose minds harmonize with yours. This is the principle of the mastermind. A mastermind alliance is a friendly coordination of two or more minds working in perfect harmony toward a common purpose. From this harmony arises a third mind, a higher power, a mental multiplication of force. Andrew Carnegie attributed his entire fortune to his mastermind group. Edison and Ford each had their inner circles. You must build yours. Choose men and women of faith, of ambition, of loyalty. Meet regularly. Share ideas freely. Let no envy enter the circle, and let each member bring value to the group. Also remember this: emotion must serve the mind, not enslave it. Fear, doubt, and worry are the termites of the soul. Replace them with faith, desire, and love of purpose. Keep your emotional house clean. V. The hidden power, the subconscious mind, everything I have shared, the power of vision, the rigor of thought, the discipline of attention, ultimately aims at one goal: to influence the subconscious mind. The subconscious is the workshop where your ideas are built into beliefs and beliefs into behavior. It is where your thoughts are multiplied and your destiny is forged. Every repeated thought, especially when emotionalized, becomes a command to your subconscious. It does not judge, it obeys. If you tell it, "I am weak," it will make it so. If you tell it, "I am a creator," it will make that true. Therefore, guard your self-talk as you would guard a vault. Speak only that which you intend to manifest. Repeat your definite major purpose aloud each morning and night. Visualize its achievement. Feel the joy of it. Your subconscious will accept this vision and move heaven and earth to fulfill it. Es. Action. The bridge between mind and matter. Let us not forget the final law. Action is the bridge between thought and result. All the vision, planning, and belief in the world are useless if you do not move your feet. Think carefully, yes. Dream vividly, certainly. But then act decisively. The man who succeeds is not he who waits, but he who begins. Start where you are with what you have. You may lack resources, but you must never lack resourcefulness. Edison acted, Ford acted, Carnegie acted, and so must you. 7. The moral compass, the golden rule. Before I close, let me offer you one final truth. Success without integrity is failure. All riches obtained without value given will vanish. Nature demands balance. If you take, you must give. If you deceive, you will be deceived. The most powerful principle in business, in life, and in achievement is the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Let this principle govern your every act. Be honest, be just, be generous. Help others succeed, and you will find success multiplied in your own life. Conclusion: your mind is the frontier. You have heard the truths. Now you must choose. Will you continue to drift, a passenger in the journey of life, or will you become the captain, charting your course with creative vision, sailing with organized thought, and driving forward with controlled attention? The choice is yours. But let me remind you, your thoughts are seeds. Your mind is the soil. Your actions are the sunlight. And your faith is the rain. Plant well, tend daily, and you shall harvest a destiny worthy of your highest dreams. Own your mind, and you shall own your future. Thank you, and may your thoughts be your empire.